An American concept of the more I do, the more I am threatens to derail me as a homemaker. Don't get me wrong, I love the stewardship entrusted to me, but maybe I've wandered too far off the path. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jacqueline, the unimportant homemaker, and today let's talk about womanhood. I notice how much and how often I fall short when I am overworked and overwhelmed. I am not watchful over my heart. I am more easily beset. I forsake the narrow way when I am too busy. The cares of life threaten to consume me, and I push aside the call to come rest. The pulse of the world is hustle more, get more, live at full throttle. And that isn't the old ways. Stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Did you notice that? He said, do, and they said, we will not. When rest and refreshing call to me, I also say, I will not. My nature says no. There's too much to be done. Too many people are counting on me. There will be suffering or lack if I stop. But what are the old paths? If I think about just regular old life and apply that, I find some basic things that are the norm for people of the yesteryears. People of old were busy with good things. They literally had to eke out their living, so they made sure to redeem their time in fruitful pursuits. Time wasn't wasted in idle or pointless endeavors, so I evaluated my time to see what I've been devoted to. My time was split between watching TV and procrastinating on housework. My husband had even started asking me to make sure our bedroom gets neatened every day. People of old were also not interested in the documentation of ordinary things, but instead kept track of the important things. I found myself trying to capture as much as possible, saying that it might come in handy in the future, while neglecting to update my garden plants that I use seasonally. I also keep a running list of things we eat or do in specific seasons to prepare for the weather. For instance, I like easy meals, preferably cooked early in the morning to just reheat for dinner to avoid being on my porch cooking during the worst heat of the day. I also like cold meals of sandwiches and lots of fruits, as well as one pot meals like gumbo that can be cooked once and reheated over several days. But in my busyness, I forgot about these roadmaps I had made for myself and was instead making new and exciting content just to have content. I was also reminded that old-fashioned people wore simple clothes. I found that I had started switching clothes to run errands because a few of my skirts I began to consider fancier than others. This increased my laundry loads as well as made a big fuss over nothing. It was driving me nuts. The busyness of life, the cares of the world were distracting me, and I began to falter. The things that so easily beset me resurfaced, and I put back on the old man and did his deeds. But I thank God that I remembered the great shepherd, and I asked for the old paths. I went back to my list I keep to remind me of what my old-fashioned life should look like, should feel like, and I went away to rest a while. Today's video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. because of my old-fashioned mentality, I had certain little things in mind that are basically a rite of passage that's mandatory when a person moves into their mature years. We all know about them. Like you buy your forever home, you get a pair of all-white tennis shoes, you buy your Cadillac, and you get a recliner. So when FlexiSpot offered me a recliner, I thought, wait, I'm not even 40 yet, and I would never ever wear white tennis shoes on my homestead. So the recliner arrived and we put it together and started using it. I was stunned that I didn't know how to actually relax. If you have noticed, we don't own a couch. We just have chairs. So relaxing in a chair is not really the same as relaxing in a recliner. Once again, I see that with age comes wisdom. Older people are really onto something, and that's probably why they never want us to sit in their chairs. I found myself smiling as I see my husband reclining and relaxing, and my daughter taking advantage of the massage features this chair comes with. Oh, I didn't even tell you about all the amazing perks of this recliner yet. Okay, so I didn't even know this was a thing, but this recliner has dual motors. This means that it has an independent control of the backrest and footrest with a weight capacity of 400 pounds, surpassing other lift chairs on the market. It has several massage and heating functions, and this has by far been our favorite feature. It never occurred to me to invest in a product like this. You guys know I am all about making my home comfortable and restful for my family, and getting this recliner has absolutely accomplished that. I'd also say the price is pretty affordable. This one is priced at less than $500, and because of all the features, at this point, I don't think that price can be beaten. When I checked around, a lift chair on the market that includes all of these features costs like $2,000, which is crazy. I also noticed that it really helps with tiredness. You all know that managing a home in a small homestead requires many hours on your feet. So being able to power down without having to commit to a full 2-hour sleep session has become so important to me. Usually I just take a quick nap while sitting up in our regular chair, but this reclining feature allows me to get the most out of my recharge. My parents both own recliners as well as my in-laws. And so after getting this FlexiSpot recliner, Brandon and I began to feel like an old married couple who knows how to really relax in the evening after supper. I was so excited to tell them all about how this chair could be an asset for them as they continue to age. They did mention that I haven't lived long enough to need a chair like this, but oh, I have arrived, mother. Get used to it. I'm not going back. The available USB charging ports and the convenient side pockets are an absolute must for storing my Kindle for my early morning reading sessions as well. So, overall, how do we like this product? I'll just say this. Whenever all of us are wanting to sit in the living room together, someone always says, what chair were you planning on sitting in? Which is so adorable. We are all wanting each other to have the chance to sit in the best seat in the house. It's so sweet. This lift chair also comes with a few more additional features. Check it out by clicking the link below in the description box. You can use my exclusive code YTBXL650 for an extra $50 off, which stacks, by the way. So, buy one, get $50 off, buy two, get $100 off. Join our family to make 2024 your year of ultimate comfort as well. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time here at the homestead. Bye.